When you're a financial planner, do you know what the most annoying question that you get is? Guys! Hey Jeff, what's the best stock to buy? What's the one that's just gonna make me so much money? I can't even tell you how many times I've been asked that question throughout my entire career. And even though I'm not a practicing financial planner, I'm still getting that question today. But I get it. Buying and selling a stock at a profit can be one of the quickest ways to make a quick buck. And that's why so many people want to become day traders.
Blue Star, put all your clients in it.
And the concept of day trading seems pretty simple, right? You pick a stock, maybe a currency or commodity, you buy low, you sell high, and then poof, you make money. And that's what we call money in the bank. Now, obviously, that's not the case. Most people that attempt day trading don't make any money. Actually, they end up losing money.
Where's my money? You gonna give me my money?
It's been reported that anywhere between 90 to 95% of people that day trade, in fact, do just that. Lose money. Even Graham Stephan did a video talking about day traders losing money, and in his video, he cited a study done by the trading platform eToro. Now, in their study, not only did they share the percentage of people that lose money day trading, but they also shared the average return. And trust me, it ain't pretty.
But seriously though, the fact that 80% of day traders have a median loss of 36.3% is absolutely unacceptable and needs to be stopped. Not to mention that 75% of day traders end up quitting within just 2 years.
Now you might assume, as a certified financial planner and a former practicing financial advisor, that I am an expert at day trading. Well, the fact is, I'm not. Day trading was something that I never really got excited about. I was already in front of my computer screen enough. I didn't want to have my face glued to charts and graphs any more than I had to. But then I came across this young gun YouTuber by the name of Bahiza. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I tried looking it up.
Bahiza.
So in his video, he shared how he went to one of my favorite websites of all time, Fiverr. He went on Fiverr, paid somebody to show him when to buy and sell stocks, and made money. And I thought, I gotta do this. So welcome to my Fiverr day trading experiment. Let's go. So if you're not familiar with the site Fiverr, it literally is one of the best sites ever. You can pay anyone to do basically anything. If you need somebody to do some graphic design, if you need somebody to do a voiceover, if you need somebody to say anything that you want wearing a fruit suit, you can pay them to do it.
Jeff has the best money channel on YouTube. You better subscribe.
And sure enough, there wasn't a shortage of people that were willing to take my money to teach me how to learn how to trade stocks, how to make money in the stock market, and for the nature of this challenge, day trade. So after looking through all these different gigs, all these different options, I finally found the magic one. I will help you make $1,000 a day by providing stock market signals. I mean, who doesn't want to make $1,000 a day? Sign me up. All right, so this is the gig that I bought, and let's find out what happens next. All right, y'all, this is probably one of the worst challenges that I've ever tried to do. I really underestimated trying to do this challenge with being quarantined at the house, having 4 kids, trying to run a business. You know, it's a little bit of crazy town. Nonetheless, I have made some progress. So I went on to Fiverr, I got the gig. I found somebody that's going to share some amazing stock picks with me. From there, they instructed me to open a Telegram account, which is kind of like an instant messaging service. And from there, they started giving me some stock picks. So from there, I transferred money into my TD AmeriTrade account. This was a brokerage that I felt much more comfortable with. I know like Robinhood's very popular. They've obviously had some issues. So I transferred $10,000 into my TD AmeriTrade account just in case there's some picks that I wanted to make. I want to make sure I had the cash ready. And then it began. So this is what started happening from this Fiverr gig. You know, he's giving me all these different picks, sending me information, but what happened was that I just I just didn't have the time to actually execute on any of these trades. Like I would wake up, I had other things I needed to do, and next thing I knew, like I just missed it, because a lot of times he was like, okay, you need to buy this now, and then you sell, and I really missed a lot of opportunity. But then there was finally one that I acted on. So one of the picks that he suggested was SPG, which is Simon Property Group. They actually just recently were going to buy out this other company. That all fell through. But nonetheless, I was given the instructions. I bought in at $51. But the funny thing is, like, if you actually look at my account here, this was a while ago. So I bought it on May the 13th. I bought 100 shares for a total contribution of $5,320. Have I made money? Yeah, I actually have. So here's where I'm up today. So right now, SPG, total market value is $71.67, and so I've got about an $1,800 gain. And if you see some other positions in there, so these are some of the stocks I bought as part of a Grow Your Dough challenge, which is another challenge that I'm doing. All those investments were in there together. So I'm excited. I made my first trade. Like, I'm ready to see if I can actually make money using somebody off Fiverr. You know, I'm getting all these updates, and then all of a sudden I see this message. So they had posted this in the Telegram app thingamajiggy, and I'm like, wait, what's going on? So I took a screenshot of that message. I went back to Fiverr, and I'm like, hey dude, like, what's going on? And that's when he replied with this. So basically he's saying, hey, because there are so many people in the channel that buy, I won't be buying any because buying usually goes against me. Instead, I'll be shorting. I just didn't want to say it directly. Plus, I'm doing exams at the moment, so sometimes I won't be trading until the 22nd. So apparently I'm getting stock trading tips from somebody who's in college. I hope they're in college. Maybe they're in high school. I have no idea. I also realized, or didn't realize at the time, that the Fiverr gig that I bought, I only had like 2 weeks of trading tips that I was going to get with that gig. So if I wanted to continue with this person, then I would have had to rebuy, but I couldn't rebuy because they had to study for their next college exam. So now it's back to the drawing board. I gotta go back to Fiverr. I gotta see if I can find anyone else that has a gig that they are going to give me some amazing stock picks. But so far so good, because I am going to sell out of SPG today, but I'll actually miss my trading window today. So I don't know if I'll still be up $1,800 tomorrow. I'll probably be down 10% tomorrow. The market will probably drop. That's just how it is when I do these types of challenges. But either way, we made some money. Now let's see if we can make some more. All right, so right now I'm gonna go to Fiverr. I'm going to see if I can find another gig, and I'm gonna show you what I'm looking at right now. Let me show you some options that I got. So I've got this one, stock alerts. I will provide my best stock strategy. All right, I like it. But let me go ahead and just type something in really quick. Do a little search, stock trading? Stock trading, let's see what comes up. Okay, I don't know about this guy right here. He looks about the same age as my oldest son, who will be 13 in July. Got him! Let's not go that route, but I will do stock analysis and prediction, auto trading. There's that same one that we saw. He's $295. That seems like a lot. $250. I'm cheap when it comes to like trying to save on trying to make money in the stock market. All right, we got this one. I will show you how to trade stocks like a Wall Street professional. That sounds intriguing. Ooh, here it is. Check this one out. Oh yeah. I will find lucky days to trade in stock market by Vedic astrology. I don't even know what that is. Somebody needs to type that into Google right now and tell me what in the heck is Vedic astrology. I don't think that's the one that I'm going to go with. I think I can find something better.
12 seconds later.
Okay, so I think I finally found the pick. I mean, it's a deal. How can I not pick this one?
I'm gonna make that deal.
So you saw it earlier, there's this one, Stock Alerts. It's got 4.9 rating, 15 reviews, and it's starting at $5, but check this out. So for $5, I can get 2 stock pick alerts, but I can go standard, get 5 stock pick alerts, or I can go premium and do 10 stock pick alerts. And this was with a clear entry point, recommended exit point, and a stop loss. I mean, that's the deal. So yeah, this is the one I'm going to go with. I think this is the winner. So I'm gonna go ahead and purchase this gig, and let's get this puppy started. All right, so now all I have to do is enter my email address, and within 2 days, I'll be getting my first stock picks. Now, the time of this recording is Thursday, so I don't know if that's 2 regular days or business days. Either way, Monday, it looks like I should be getting some stock picks and ready to place my first trade with this new person. Let's find out if I can make money with this Fiverr gig. Let's do it. All right, so got an update. I did get the stock list from this Fiverr gig, and I swear, I don't know how many times I can mess this challenge up. So the one thing I liked about the first gig was I was getting updates, I think like every day, getting stock alerts, and apparently I just kind of misread what this gig was, but he did come through. But what the gig was he gave me his top 10 picks, or at least that's what I paid for. So this is what he had to share. All right, so these are the top 10 stocks he gave me. We've got the symbols there. He's got me an entry point of each of these, possible exit point, stop loss order, possible profit per share if it hits, and then possible earnings with 1,000 shares. So like that is what was delivered. But let's go and just take a look at what are some of these stocks. And I'm not gonna go through every single one, but just so you can get an idea what his top picks were. All right, so let's just look at a few of these. The first one on the list, symbol is DRRX, Direct Corporation. Direct? Currently, at the time of this, I think today is June the 30th, 232. I didn't realize there would be penny stocks involved with this, but whatever. So that's one. Entry point's 222, so he would want the price to drop a little bit. Let's look at just a few more. MBIO. So here we've got Mustang Bio Inc. and it is currently at 321. So we are close to an entry point on this one here. And there's actually a few familiar names, I mean bigger names here. You got GE, General Electric, currently at 678. He's got an entry point of 648. I thought there was one more that I recognized, but either way, you kind of just get an idea. Definitely a lot more lower price stocks than I would have wanted initially. Am I going to buy any of these? Well, we're gonna find out.
3 hours later.
Okay, so I think I found the gig. This is going to be the next gig that I'm purchasing through Fiverr. And this is going to be the one that makes, I don't know, I just say that. So let me show you what it looks like. All right, so I'm going to get this one. I will provide daily stock trading alerts and swing alerts. There is these different memberships. We're gonna try it out for a month. So $80, $3.80 a day. I could go premium, but that's just, I don't know how long I wanna do this. So I just wanna get something going so I can actually start making some trades, because right now I've only made the one SPG. I haven't made any trades yet with the second gig. That still remains to be seen, see how the market's gonna play out. But this is the one I'm going to buy right now. So let's get to trading. All right, so I got the third gig, I purchased it, and the way this one is going down is that this guy or this person uses a Slack channel, which I like Slack. I use Slack for my business, so this should be really easy. Now this was kind of fun because, so he had to create like your username, and I don't know how many people are in here, like maybe like 30 people, but the requirement or the suggestion was you have to have Shark in your name. So there's Shark, Shark 007, Sharknado. I really don't have a good shark name. So for those that If you're familiar with a Super Bowl appearance with Katy Perry several years ago, there was a dancer that went viral called Left Shark. That's my name. So look, they're welcoming me to the group. Okay, so the one thing that I can see is this group is really active. So there's a lot of information being shared. You got people swing trading, day trading, all this fun stuff. I still have to kind of dive in. This person actually wants to set up a call with me just to make sure that I understand how it works. I can't do that today, so I might take that person up on this offer tomorrow. If so, I will let you know. But yeah, let's get to trading. Come on, Left Shark, time to make some money.
A hot minute later.
All right, so it's been a hot minute since my last update. I've been in this Slack group, getting some ideas, and I'll be honest, like there's just a lot of activity. I haven't been in there as much as I would like. I finally see something based on what these other sharks are sharing, and this is what they had to say. Let me show you. All right, so WISA is one that they are looking at, and I am getting ready to put in a buy order. So at the time of this recording, I think we were looking at about 224 is the ask. Oh, it's up a little bit. All right, so I gotta go ahead and put this buy order in, get this taken care of, and we'll see if I actually make some money on this one. We'll find out in the next update, but I gotta go hit buy so it doesn't go back up and I miss out my opportunity. Here I go. Okay, so this challenge has actually been a lot of fun. I thought that maybe I could wrap this up in one video, but I can already see like this is something that I'm gonna have some fun with and I'm gonna keep doing. So I wanted to end this video right now, but if you want to know how this continues, then you better subscribe if you haven't done that yet. So go ahead and subscribe, hit that notification bell. And if you've enjoyed this so far, give me the fun thumbs up. All right, so where are we at right now? So I bought the first stock. This was SPG. I bought it for total investment was $5,320. I sold it for $6,737.34. for a total gain of $1,417.34. In addition to that stock, I'm currently still holding the other two stocks. There hasn't been any new purchases. I own WISA. I have 2,500 shares of that. I also own TMBR. Currently, I am up a whopping $64 in those two. So if I add the gain from the sale of SPG, the current gain of those two stocks, the total gain is $1,481.34. Now I recognize that the $64 gain is not profit yet because I haven't sold, but nonetheless, like that's how much I am currently up. Now, there is the investment or cost of buying these gigs on Fiverr. So the most recent one, that was $84. I had another one that was $17. I think there was another one that I bought that I didn't even mention in this video, but I'm go ahead and tack that on. You know, this is a whole trial and error thing. So that was $42. So all said and done, total profit of this Fiverr challenge currently is $1,338.34. Take that, Dave Ramsey. I don't care what you say, Jeff. I still think you're crazy. Now, I probably should have said this at the beginning of the video, but this type of investing strategy is pretty crazy, and I definitely wouldn't suggest this if you are a beginner and if you don't have a lot of money to invest. I would much rather you start investing small, buying ETFs, buying fractional shares, instead of trying to day trade through some Fiverr gig. So there is your warning. There is the disclaimer. Make sure that you just don't do anything too crazy or too stupid. With this last Fiverr gig, I am truly loving this Slack channel. I mean, it is super active. Even just today, I was out running some errands. Didn't get a chance to get on there until I got back home. And then sure enough, just in one of the main channels, which I think there's like 7 or 8, but there was like 50 to 60 unread messages. And that was from 8 a.m. to like noon. So I can already tell like there's going to be some other opportunities in there, which I can't wait to share until a future video. So once again, you better subscribe because I'm still having fun and I hope you're having fun too. All right, y'all, this is Jeff Rose reminding you that it's your money, it's your life, and only you can make it awesome. Until next time, peace.